Absolutely buzzing today. So I've got some load of new records to play. I've got the Mood Edits from Cyrus Hood and Amanda Moore. I've got the the Shermanology's new one, the yellow vinyl, and then I've also got from Raytone Ben has done me 4 of my tracks. He's cut those onto vinyl. I don't know what side they are because I didn't mark it, but I'll soon listen. But yeah, I'll be playing those this weekend. We are driving to Chelmsford. We're going to do a pit stop at Chelmsford, stay at a friend's house and stay over there and break the journey up a bit. The journey's about, I think it's about 7.5, 8 hours, but yeah, I'm playing on Sunday and it's actually Friday, so we're going to make a weekend of it and yeah, just chew up some miles. So we stopped at this delightful cafe at the Old Street Kitchen. And what better way to start? With a brew. And of course, what shade does it have to be? That's the perfect shade for a brew. Plenty of teapots around. As you can see, breakfast was delightful. Even the dog loved it. And ironically, my friends used to say this to me all the time: get a proper job. As we were so close to the wall, we thought we'd check it out and we stumbled across this, Cleveland and Pier. I don't know if that's a dog or a sea lion or a seagull. Anyway, we're on the pier, and if you notice down the side, all the way down the side here, is all the plaques of all the names. Look at that. But then if you look closely, they are also all the way down on every one, that all the way. Swiftly moving on, we're back on the road with the British weather, going down to the very bottom, Lizard. The mileage munching machine with the 10 box on top actually got us all the way down to Jumunji, the restaurant and bar with the difference. Attached to the Thai restaurant and bar is this awesome Airbnb. There's a 2-bedroomed apartment which they rent out. They've kindly given us it for a couple of days while we're down here, and it's it's going to be our home. But I'd just like to say thanks to Harry and T and the guys for having us. And yeah, look at this. They've even put out all the snacks and everything else, and they've got a coffee machine. How nice. Let's go check out downstairs. This is the bar area of the restaurant. And what do I spot? The minute we got there, everyone was super friendly, and they even gave us a chicken satay starter to set us off on our day. So I'm just on my way down to Lizard. Hoping to go down to Lizard Point, which is the most southerly point in England. And yeah, apparently it's known like as a shipping graveyard as well because of the peninsula. How it must, I guess. I don't know anything about ships. I'm just pretending. No, nothing about ships. No, nothing about Lizard Point. That's why I'm going. And yeah, these roads are windy, so I best concentrate. Here's a hostel you can stay in if you're travelling or backpacking or just coming to visit. Lizard Point! Lizard Point! Down there! And this is the most important thing for the boats, the lighthouse. With horns like that and a light like this, it warns people when they get in close to the rocks. I presume I'm no shipping person, but that's what they do. 3/4 of a mile is the wireless station, so I'm going to test out the iPhone 15's zoom. Zoom! Come on, bad boy. Look at that, 15 times zoom. Lloyd signal station. Some parts like this remind me of The Goonies, the film. One of the classic films, The Goonies. Just a copper pot. cave in Lizard Point, right down at the very bottom of England. There we go then, Jumunji. So I asked a few questions why it's called Jumunji, and it was actually a funny word that was before Jumanji. So there's a bit of a fact for you. And it originated in Thailand 20 years ago, and then it came over down here, and it started off in T and Bim's house, and they started doing takeaway food, and then they got a little place, which is this place, which is an old post office. Just zoom out and get some perspective. So it only had 4 tables, so it started off like this. This is the old post office. It's obviously been decorated to be themed like that, but yeah, what an amazing spot. So during lockdown they decided to expand, and over a few years they built up another part of the building, which is there's a playing room which we'll go to in a minute. But look at the amazing this is the entrance as you walk in, with all the Buddha beers, Lucky beers, and yeah, and further down here, if I don't want to film anyone without the permission, but yeah, down here is the playing room. And the reason it's called a plane room is because it's got half a plane hanging out the ceiling. But yeah, an amazing space, waterfalls included. Look at that, beautiful. Right, I'm here with T, and he's going to give you a bit more actual from the roots information about the place. Hopefully I got most of it right earlier, but you can check that other video. So T, how are you doing?
I'm good, man. Thanks for coming down. Thanks for making a drive down. It was an epic old journey for you all the way down there.
Yeah, my pleasure, mate. It's been awesome. It's wicked. So, but yeah, tell us about the place. Tell us about yourself. You know, everything.
Well, we're really excited to have you here, and this is sort of a new thing we're doing. So this summer we decided to sort of dig a massive garden on the back, because we've got this lovely sort of jungle sort of garden inside. We built the inside, and now we've got buzzing for outside. So we're sort of starting these Sunday sessions up this year, and we've been getting bands, singers, local acts and stuff and everything, and then sort of warming up with that. And in the evenings we're getting some sort of fairly decent names down, like yourself.
Yeah.
Which is really exciting. So we're kind of building this up to try and be something a little bit special for the Lizard, because it's a beautiful place down here, and we're really lucky to be out here in the countryside. It's gorgeous, but at the same time it means, you know, there's not much going on. It's quite a sort of chilled area, and there's, you know, there isn't really much going on in the evenings. So we're trying to sort of bring everyone together, get everyone down here for a bit of a knees up on a Sunday, and you know, we've got the barbecue on, we've got the beers flowing, and just have a bit of fun, really, to be honest with you. Bring a bit of life back here. And I've always been massively into my dance music, so I'm trying to bring a little element from my sort of previous life. When I was a kid, I used to, you know, grew up going on some raves, travelling all over the country, going raving every weekend. If there was a rave on, I'd drive to Helter Skelter, drive up to the Midlands, wherever, you know. We'd drive all over the country to go partying, and that scene's moved on now, and music's changed, it's slowed down a lot. There's still loads of fun, and you know, we sort of want to bring that to people and share that as well with this younger generation, older generation, bring everyone together, kind of make a real good vibe again down here. Yeah. There's, you know, there's a lot of possibilities, there's a lot, you know, there's so many artists, there's so much different types of music going on, so we're sort of trying to recreate something like that down here.
That's wicked. Yeah, it's hopefully I'll be able to watch this back in many years to come. And yeah, so what are your plans then? Like, if you could like watch this back and sort of think, oh wow, we've come a long way. What plans have you got for the future? And you know, is there any?
Just to keep growing, keep doing more and more, keep creating more events. We'd love to sort of move on to do our own festival one day, something along those lines. We've tried a few mini festivals in Thailand years ago. Obviously we started in Thailand, and we had a business there for about 10 years, which was Jumunji, and it was very similar to this. It was all built from recycled products and stuff. You see these wood tables, it's all sort of old wood and everything we've built up. These are old second-hand chairs from here and there. The wooden floors in here, this is all pallets. So through lockdown, all of our deliveries we had in lockdown, we ripped all the pallets up, made floors. You know, everything's collected bits and pieces from all over the place. So we sort of got to the sort of natural, we've got to this point with here. We need to move on now. We need to kind of do a little bit more. So.
Where did the plane come from?
The plane.
It didn't land there.
So, no, it didn't. The plane was sort of inspired by. We're right next to Brielle, which is one of sort of an old sort of airfield built for the Second World War. And there's tons of old. There used to be tons of old aircraft in there. You could sort of climb through and some adventure and stuff and everything. And now they've sort of changed that. They sort of cleared it all up. The MOD's cleared the land and moved, sold a lot of the aeroplanes and everything. But I wanted that sort of vibe here as well. I wanted to bring a little bit of that here. So we've found this tale of an old light aircraft. And it kind of ties in with the whole theme, like this somewhere in North Thailand, up near the Golden Triangle, and this light aircraft that you imagine has crashed in the jungle, and anything's possible really. Kind of Indiana Jones, Jewel of the Nile, that kind of vibe,
No, that's wicked, man. So yeah, so any messages for the locals around here? What, someone that hasn't been here, or someone that, even people, travellers, you know, a lot of people travel to sort of Lizard Point, they come down here. I don't know if there's any surfers come this way. I haven't checked out the surf, but yeah, have you got a message for anyone, or where can they check you out? Where's best places to stay, all that kind of thing?
Yeah, so I mean, there's tons of places to stay on Lizard. It really is. It is a holiday destination. You've got sort of the Park Beans, which is sort of the big holiday parks, or the caravans, and then you've just got hundreds of Airbnbs out there on the Lizard as well. Literally, there is like untold amounts of places to stay down here, so it's a fantastic place to come, and it's family friendly as well. You know, it's a lovely place for all the families to come. It's great if you want to come here for action adventure. There's coast steering, there's surfing, kayaking, paddle boarding. There's literally everything you could imagine down here. There's great food down here. It's just, you know, it's a great place to be, and the nature is just unreal as well. You know, the stars at night. The Lizard is a beautiful place. You haven't had the chance to see the stars yet.
Yeah, no.
The weather was a bit.
I saw Lizard Point today. We had a wander down there, but yeah. So well, thanks very much, and keep doing what you do, and you know, hopefully in the future I'll be back. We'll watch this back, and we'll be like, wow, do you remember that? That's where it all started. So. And we'll get the plane up and running and back on the runway.
Yeah, there's an elastic band stretched through a band on there.
Yeah.
Yes,
lovely. Shout out to T, Bim and Harry and Rachel and everyone else. So just, in case I don't get you on film, thank you very much. So
cool.
Appreciate
it.
Thank you. Yeah, cheers man.
Big ups.
So I'm here with Bim.
Hello.
What's your YouTube channel?
Jumunji.
Yeah, and what are you serving today?
This is pork barbecue Thai style on the rice.
Yes.
Yeah, and also we do chicken satay barbecue on rice as well. Yeah.
Wicked. Well, thank you very much.
Thank you. You? Yeah.
So I'm here with Harry, and he's going to give you a bit of info and insight to what Jumunji's all about. Jumunji, even.
Yeah. Basically, we have a really wicked venue down here in Cornwall on the Lizard Point, and it's a Thai restaurant. But out back we had this kind of wasted space, and myself and my friend, the owner, big fan of dance music, and we wanted to do something a bit different from everyone else around here. So we put our heads together, and within a couple of weeks we had contacted DJs like GAWP, Mark Spence, we had JFB, and we've had A-Sides as well. Coming up next week we've got Willem and we've got Nicky Blackmarket, and then the following week we've got Tej. We've also had lots of contacts from other DJs who have heard about what we're doing here and seen our setup, seen our photos, and who really enjoy what we're doing. And they're starting to contact us to actually come down and play, which is absolutely amazing. So really worth coming down and check out.
What's this thing?
Yeah, this is a T25 camper van, and it was basically up for scrap, so we decided to cut it in half and turn it into a DJ booth.
Yeah, so this is a transporter.
It's all fully functional as well. We've got the window wipers, they work. We've got the headlights working, indicators working. We've even put some extra lights in it as well. So it's a lot of fun when it starts getting a bit darker later on.
Yeah, some barbecue vibes going on right now. Everyone's there, and there's what's that one over there? What's that van?
That is the bar. So that is another T25, which basically again was pulled out of a hedge, and we resprayed it and we turned it into an outside bar.
Can you smoke? One toke, I make your mama choke. Once again, crack is the incredible, the devil's animal. There is an obstacle. Real cool, children of rats. Mate, I'm crazy, but I love smoke crack. Till the sun comes up.
My bucket was on the